This week we arrived in Lake Annecy. Come with us to see what we got up to. So, annoyingly, it was quite dull and cloudy. However, that wasn't going to stop us. We stayed in a campsite about 6 kilometres from the town of Annecy itself, so this was the perfect opportunity to get my new bike out for the first time and Jack to get his legs out and run with Luna. Albeit dull, it's still a beautiful run or bike ride alongside the lake. I stayed back behind, otherwise Luna would activate turbo mode. We arrived in 25 minutes, which I think's pretty good going. A little bit hot and sweaty, and fashion not being a part of this day, sadly. However, first impressions, even on a cloudy day, this place was really pretty. The river runs all through the town, reminded me quite a lot of Venice, actually. Lots of lovely bright flowers, restaurants, and a market. It was still pretty busy, and it's only the start of May, so I can imagine in summer it gets heaving. After our cycle, we thought we'd treat ourselves to a cheese fondue, which was pretty epic. Dog friendly too. A few places when I searched Google said that they were dog friendly, which was nice to know. After that, we finished the day with a rather large ice cream, which Luna also enjoyed, lol. And after buying some souvenirs, we headed back with a full tummy. Probably not our first choice. We noticed there was a lot of different hikes you could do, but as the weather was naff and the cloud was so low, we didn't think it would be worth the effort, but definitely something we would have done if the weather was a lot nicer. The reason we decided to bike and run to Lake Annecy town itself was that there didn't seem to be many facilities for motorhomes to park. Anyway, it was a bit of fitness, and the return 6k took us 30 minutes. Far more rewarding than a bus or a taxi. As expected, Luna after her 10k was absolutely shattered, so she went into nap mode with a lovely head massage. Then, snapping back into reality and remembering we're not on holiday, we did some well-needed washing whilst we had a washing machine and a tumble dryer at the site, whilst Jack pretended to throw some imaginary darts. To end our trip to Annecy, I found a sloth in a tree, which was pretty cool, and then it was time for us to move on to our next destination. Annecy wrap, 7 out of 10, could have done more if it was sunny and dry.